Hello, my name is Debbie Reynolds. They call me the Data Diva. Today I want to talk about data privacy in automobiles. Recently, it was written that Toyota is creating a car that can upload data about a user's rides and how they use a car to Amazon Web Services to be able to aid in how companies insure drivers. Some people were quite shocked about this, even though, even not in this way, data about drivers and how they use their cars is available because most cars in the last, I would say, 20 years or so have capabilities to track this information. So, for example, your car may have a built-in GPS, or you may have like satellite radio or something. Those types of capabilities allow tracking of cars. Lots of cars have, especially newer cars within the last like 10 years, some of those may have things where they are tracking or grading the rides that you take in terms of speed limit and how you handle the car. That information is available in the onboard computer within the car. Typically, most people can't get at that unless they go to a dealership or have someone access under the dashboard to be able to pull out this information. But in addition to things like, the speed in which you're traveling, possibly service records on the car, some of these automobiles also store information about the individual. So it may have your name, address, phone number. It may have information about financing or whatever it is that you're doing at the car, because some of that information is in computerized records with the car. And I know a lot of people don't know or understand that that information may be captured in their cars as well. It is a data privacy issue because people can hack and access data that's actually in your car. In fact, people who have cars that have apps, it's very important to find out if your car has an app, and you should claim the app, because the app, if you don't claim it, someone else can. So there were situations where a husband and wife were divorcing, and the husband actually had access to an app to his wife's car, and he could actually do a lot of remote control things on the car, like start and stop it, or have an alarm set, and also tracking the car. Some people, even if they don't use those features, it's important that you claim them because you don't want other people doing remote control things on your car. And also, a lot of this tracking and tracing of the individual can be done with these apps. Cars, for me, is basically like a computer on wheels. So I think it's really important that people understand how much data their car is tracking and be able to try to control or at least understand the type of data that their car has. If you were to sell a car, the person who is buying the car from you, if it had an app or those types of things, they would have to claim it. And if they didn't, you would still have access to those remote control features. So it's really important, again, that if your car has an app or those capabilities, that you understand the data that's being collected. If you are at a car dealership, you can also ask them to remove some of that data from the onboard computer, especially if it's information about you as an individual, your address, your name, address, and things that you may not want to have that resident in your car's computer. So I think, I love cars. It's a topic that I like a lot. I really like computers and computing, but especially because a lot of us aren't interacting with the data that's in our cars. We don't know exactly what's being stored there. That's it. Thank you.